Okay. Hello again. Hello, hello. The vibe is going to be a little different. It's going to be a little different. Should have put you with more mellow music, I realized once I loaded this up. Because this is Scarlet Hollow. Welcome in. I have heard very little about this game, but I've heard enough to know I want to be playing that. I want to try that out. I fuck with that. So this is going to be kind of a gothic horror mystery situation. To my knowledge, there's going to be a fair amount of reading to do on my part. So if you are a fan of the voice, great news. Amazing news for you. However, that said, it is a horror game. So if you're someone who has sensitivities, who has things to be mindful of, maybe take a look at the content warnings. Because I haven't. I don't think this is going to go anywhere I'm worried about. And I am worried about spoiling myself just based on that. So, I've not looked, but you should. If you have sensibilities, be sure that you are keeping yourself safe and having fun, because that is the whole point of being here. Just to have fun, unwind, have a good time. This game is by the same people who made Slay the Princess, so if you are familiar with Slay the Princess, you will probably have an understanding of where this is going. Consent is not only fun, consent is sexy. So be sure, this is something you want to be doing. This is something I want to be doing. The name is No. You live in the city of which we identify as she, her. Fuck. Okay. Select 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. We're not going powerful build, but for fun. Powerful build. Tough as nails. The pinnacle of fitness. An imposing presence that commands the room. A mean right hook. The rhino. Got it. Mystical. Strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Kinda like that. Keep that in the back of our mind. Talk to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. This feels very like Gonzo and Strawberry-esque. Street smart. Good at lying and hard to lie to. A fast talker. You can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Just gonna lock that in. Keen eye. Observant, with a knack for picking up small details. Empathetic. Book smart, well-read and rational. Possesses a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. Possess a wealth. Streamer eyes. A talented researcher. Or hot. Extremely good-looking. A natural flirt. People just like you because you're a good person. Probably. For a meme, I like hot. But we only get one. In my opinion, we can only get street smart or street smart or hot. Neko, good to see you. How are you? So, do we want street smart or do we want hot? Do we want to be a good liar and able to suss out lies, or do we want to be hot? Because I'm torn between Book Smart and Keen Eye for the secondary trait. These seem incredibly useful. And while I think hot is funny, I don't think it's going to be particularly useful. I'm raging at tech? Oh no. Well, you are welcome here. Let's go Street Smart. Let's go with a keen eye. Spicy melt hurt your way through it. Let's see. Actually, let's go full charisma, maybe? Yeah, let's go for the 2 we're torn between anyway. I do kind of wish I could include Keen Eye and Booksmart, but I have a feeling this isn't going to be the only time I play this game. Maybe I'll do that next time. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what it does for us. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off. Now here you are, awake again, and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in the seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Perlaine Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyway, as I was saying... Oh god. Oh no. He's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that kind of thing. Oh, we can already use our street smart. That's nice. Hell yeah, so chaos, my dude. I don't want to, like... move him along. Let's use our street smart. Why not? We have it. It's feign an illness. You begin to cough and your eyes start to water on command. Pretending to be sick has always been one of the better ways to get people to leave you alone in strange places. Oh, are you sick? That's alright, I'm pretty sure I've already had whatever you got. I'm sick all the time. Gotta keep my immune system on its toes, you know? So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out. Her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and jeez, you ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? Did he say she tried to break up with him? You can't even begin to imagine what that might feel like. Nobody's ever broken up with you. Oh my god, there's so many options. This is something that, like, my mental would be saying, I've never felt that way about another person. I find it alarming that you have. Odin, good to see you, friend. I honestly can't say anyone's ever tried to break up with me. Yeah, I should have known. It's a little unhinged to someone like you. But if anyone ever does try to break your heart, you might be surprised by how it changes you. Ew, what is this that we're doing? We are playing Scarlet Hollow. We just started off, and this fucking guy will not shut up on the bus to our destination. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Jesus Christ. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Yeah, smart move. Get out while you still can. You don't want to get saddled with some kid at your age. Go out and be free. Have fun in New York. You're right, I should enjoy my youth while I have it. Bless her mom is there, so it's not like she's alone. Mom doesn't like me much, so I'd probably just make things super stressful. She'll understand. She's chill. Anyways, where'd you say you're headed? I didn't. No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. Okay, but like, you totally would, dude. You're one of those. You're one of those, my guy. So, if you aren't getting off of my stuff, then you must be heading to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. Oh, fuck. It's the Holler where... Oh, God. Oh, God. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody goes up that way, though, come to think of it. Why would you say that unless you're going to follow her off the bus, dipshit? For real, right? I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around there. Never want to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. Haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. Should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing there. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone for once, focused on something other than you. Aw, Odin, thank you for the follow. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. Oh, fucking... what? Fuck is that? The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip. Sometimes, picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Oh, like, do I have a peanut allergy? I don't want to, like... This, I feel like this is going to be the Chekhov's gun that kills us in Act 3, so let's not give ourselves a peanut allergy. I'm just going to wordlessly take them. You take the peanuts. Thanks. You're welcome. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Blissful silence. Holy shit. And just like that, the stranger is gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. Oh my gosh, thank you for the sub. That's so kind of you. Hold in. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. Aw. Well, thank you kindly. It is greatly appreciated. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Hey, Mel. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from a few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. I'm so sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Yes, great. Thank you. Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. Oh my god, I love that they've put so much effort into their games as far as like just the art involved, and I can already see a huge evolution in her style since the last game. I just love her so much. You don't have to do this for a Viz novel, and they put their whole back into it. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip. Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. This is a fucked up thing to say, but that's really funny. Strawberry! Thank you for rating in. Hello. Are we doing testing tonight? I feel like... Okay. She didn't like when I gave condolences. I don't think she's gonna like the platitude of, oh, so how are you doing? Or, oh, the funeral. I feel like she would appreciate a quiet ride, so I'm going to remain silent. Go with option 2? No. Oh, that's fucked. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. I'm so proud of you. Friends, if you're not already following Strawberry, it's a close friend of the channel and a moderator here. He's just starting out, but I am so keen to see what she get into, and I cannot wait for your first Phasmo stream. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you, someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. As you stare at it, perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to her family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And the hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I have done some Phasmo while alive. Also had the wrong ghost. The Goria didn't want to show up on Dots on video. Aw, I hate that for you. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Like that there's a lie option. These are really rude responses. Like, some of them. This place is falling apart. I thought y'all were loaded. Like, girl? Husband would be better with friends? Oh, hell yes. You know I'll play with you. I'll be dead most of the time, but I will play with you. Let's go street smart. No, she's gonna catch on to this. I feel like she can tell bullshit, right? This place is falling apart. Oh, so you're the expert on how to take care of a mansion all of a sudden. It's not as easy as you'd think, okay? It takes a lot of time and resources. What you see right now is still livable, so mind your own damn business. Let's get this tour over with. Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. I feel like these aren't actually smart, dude. Well, I mean, she took offense when I said it was falling apart, but she should have, so. Someone cleans this place? Rude. This is ruder still? This is a lie? This is a bad lie. I feel like we need to just keep it to business with her. Alright. What's next on the tour? Bathroom. Follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Look at his little face, he's so angry. Ugh. Is that your cat? What's its name? Frou Frou. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Yeah, I'm not gonna... she'll let me know. You decide to follow Tabitha's advice. When we move on, the bathroom awaits. You once again follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do you must if you must. Woof. This is one hell of a thing, Tabitha. Goddamn. Oh, and why is the toilet paper on the floor? No. Okay. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. See, I don't want to use toilet paper that's been sitting on that. Ugh. I love the Wezzy drive-by. Oh, he used to be good at Phasmo. Damn. Let's assess the damage. Oh, brother. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. You're good, actually. You aren't desperate enough for this. You know, on second thought, I don't think I need to go. You might as well try since we're here. Is there another bathroom I could use? Here's my bathroom, and there's my departed mother's. But this one is a guest bathroom, so you should get used to using it. Tabitha, that's unreasonable. That's actually unreasonable. Dude. Oh, I don't like that. I don't think I could bring myself to actually use this. Nah, I'm good. I would hold this until I went to, like, I would go to town. Like, I would literally go into town, go to the grocery store, and use a public bathroom. You leave the bathroom and rejoin your cousin and finish the tour. You still have to go, but it can wait until later. Maybe you'll sneak out to the garden. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. This is where you'll be staying. Linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about our kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use a dresser. Should be empty. This is great. Way nicer than what I'm used to. Can't say I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. Who's licking toilet seats again, Joker? This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city. Who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Okay, I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tip: some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away, and others down the line. This is amazing. This is amazing. Let's see. This is something I would actually say in real life. Like, yo, I know you're like going through it and I'm so sorry, but like, what the fuck? You invited me here. Are you sure you're doing okay? You seem kind of upset. I'm fine. I just need to get back to work. Okay. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Hey, so is it cool if I have people over at some point this week? What are you talking about? You don't even know anybody who lives here. I'm talking about smooching, Tabitha. What is your smooching policy? I'm here for a week. That's plenty of time for a meet cute. If you're not going to be around, I'm going to make friends. I'm a social butterfly, Tabitha. I don't know what to tell you. That's something my sister would say. A simple wink. Let's see. Damn, these are... I like a lot of these. Shit. I'm a social butterfly, Tabitha. I don't know what to tell you. What does being a social butterfly have to do with inviting people into my house? Make friends all you want, Mel. Just don't bring them here. There's really so much to ask. Okay, so if we're gonna get busy, we're gonna get busy at someone else's house. I've come to understand what she is saying. I think Tabitha killed Mommy Dearest. Oh. Nah, she's got bags under her eyes, man. She's not been sleeping. I don't know if she washed her hair this morning. She's guarded. She's in mourning, right? Right? We see that. Someone else's house has got to be cleaner. That's what I'm saying. Honestly, like, if we have a chance to spend the night somewhere that isn't here the first night, that is going to be my goal for episode 1. I'll let her leave. You decide to let Tabitha leave for work. Are we all set then? I'll see you tonight. Your cousin leaves through the front door. Smooch people to use their toilet. We're so real for that. And now it's just you. You and this sprawling, decrepit estate. Go straight to the Forbidden Wing. I mean, why? I don't really want to do anything. We have to use a bathroom, so let's head into town. With your cousin gone, there's nothing for you to really do here. You drop your bags off in your room and head out to explore the town. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the sleep between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. It's really pretty out here. Finally, you made it back to town. Town is a strong word. The Holler, as that guy in the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has a feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Oh my god, a pug! I don't know if you can see that from behind me. There's a pug in the little bottom right-hand corner. Gretchen, come back. Quit bothering strangers. Oh, I haven't seen you around here before. The young woman is noticeably flustered by your appearance. It's a phenomenon that you, as a hot, are all too familiar with. A hot. Thank you, video game. You, Mel, known hot in parentheticals. Sorry, quotations. Oh, she's blushing too. With a... Oh, it looks like Elvis. Sorry about Gretchen. She can be very slippery when she wants to be. I hope she didn't scare you. I wonder if we could have talked to her if we had talked to animals. He doesn't look very, suited for conversation. Tell me more about this wonderful creature. Gladly. Her favorite food is Cheese Whiz. Her favorite toy is an old sock I sewed to look like a squirrel. And her favorite show is Murder, She Wrote. Sometimes I'll leave it on in the background while I'm working to give her something to do. She'll actually sit in her little bed and watch it like an old lady with her programs. But what am I doing? I got so caught up in the excitement of meeting someone new that I entirely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Stella. Is that supposed to be a dog? It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folk, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? I don't want to give her boiled peanuts. That's a very weird thing to do. I mean, she just introduced herself. Let's be kind. Let's do the same. Hi, I'm Mel. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her all alone up in that big house. I really want to know how she got the Tabby name, but I really also want to know. Like, this is how I would answer that question. Even though we met just a couple of hours ago, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her. She's always been a little rough around the edges, but I figured she'd probably be having a rough go of things. She and her mom were really close. I think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. She's really not worth your time. That's fucked. Are you two friends? I was probably closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck, and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee. Coffee. And they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. God, we gotta wink. Oh my god, chat, we gotta wink. We're so in. This is great. What? This is not... Wait. Hold on. Sorry, I read ahead and I was like, it's not a lie that she's pretty. She's definitely pretty. I'm realizing the lie is accepting food from strangers. I normally have a rule against accepting strange food invitations from people I don't know, but I'll make an exception because you're pretty. What can I say? I know I have my charms. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Grading the restaurant is wild work. That is crazy. But we're hot, so we can do it. We can do it. It's very this is like actually my waking nightmare. This is a worst case scenario and I don't know how to handle it. Sliding into the nearest booth would probably actually be what I would do. Boiled peanuts are bomb. Not from a weird guy on the bus, though. No, that might actually be a bomb. True. True and valid. Let's... Oh, it is dead silent in the game, too. It killed the music. Oh, I hate this. Hey, everyone. I'm Mel. Just in town for the funeral. Nice to meet y'all. The woman behind the counter beams back at you. Hello there, and welcome to the holler. You just let us know if you need anything, okay? You nod politely, giving a small wave as you and Stella slide into the nearest booth. I guess that was the right answer, but we are already being whispered. I know this look. I'm in the South. I know what this is. See, it's weird. It's the South, it's a small town, and it's small enough to be called a holler. It might actually just be the move to, like, get it out of the way. For real. Like, just get it out of the way. Old cop already has a thing for Mel. No, 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 no. No, this is, like, rumor spinning. This is... Oh, she's that one Scarlet that was coming into town. And I guess theory crafting as to what my deal is. Looks like you'll probably be talk of the town for a while. Not often folks around here meet many strangers. With who you're related to. Well... Folks love their gossip, you know? See? You see? Oh, thank you for the stretch, Odin. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Stella. I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They quietly place a cup of coffee in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Oh, for Gretchen! Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip, you can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box. It knew I wanted to see! Oh, I'm in your way. I'm in your way. Oh no. Let me hide me. Look at that happy puck! Oh, she loves it. She loves your bacon bits. I love it for her. That's so cute. What about you, stranger? I think I can get you. The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. Do you want my boiled peanuts? I need to why do I have the option to give this to people? I need to, like, take this to my fucking grave. This is funny, but I worry they won't let me take this back as a joke. So she said the biscuits are good. I definitely want a coffee, so let's go for the biscuit and coffee. Lip piercings on Avery. Yeah, looks like they have snake bites. Very nice. Give them to the next stranger that asks you. Hazel, good to see you, friend. Could I have a biscuit and a coffee, please? I heard they're really good. Best in the county. That is not saying a lot. Counties are really small in this part of the world. Oh, thank you, Wezzy. Avery pours a fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm, sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. I'm glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night. That's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is the potluck like a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member? Yeah, it's Tatsu. Party time with Avery. I'm also very down for that. I'm gonna be very honest. I'm incredibly down for party time with Avery. No, the Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest. Yeah, what the fuck? Isn't this like the rural South? It's gotta be unusual. I know. It must seem like such heathens. But there are plenty of God-fearing folks in town. They just aren't the biggest fans of the local church. Well, the building's okay. The pastor's another story. There's just something a little off about the guy. A little creepy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. Unfortunately, you probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? I think I'm looking at it. Let's see. This might be a best answer. This seems like I'm distrusting. I kind of assumed I'd be spending my time trying to help Tabitha, but with how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule. That's really sweet of you, but you're right. I'll definitely still leave you with plenty of time to kill. Have you thought about exploring the local trails at all? I'm usually out there a few nights a week for my job, and I'd be happy to show you around. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Oh, you didn't have to do that. No worries. I hope you enjoy it. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth, as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. I know for the Brits, biscuit doesn't mean biscuit, the way it means biscuit in the South. What about for my Aussies? Do y'all have Southern-style biscuits, or are you a bit kinder to your arteries? They mean scone? No, they don't, Tatsu. We also have scones. Scones are different. Scones are too hard. Biscuits are fluffier. It's a different thing. It's a very different thing. And they taste totally different. One is sweet, the other is savory. Us Aussies are the same as Brits. They're scones. Alright, Odin, have fun in class. Good seeing you. And thanks for coming in. And thank you for everything else. I do savory scones too. I'll give it a try at some point. Whenever I'm in Australia, I'll see what your scone situation is, but I don't think it's going to be a southern style biscuit. I've had better. Whoa. This is a really good biscuit. Wow. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh my god, is she a streamer? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, honey. That's okay, we won't hold it against you. You and everyone else. They aren't what I would call light and fluffy, but they aren't hardtack either. They're not gonna be a southern style biscuit. It's its own thing, and that's okay. What kind of videos do you do? Oh, cool even. Jolly, thank you for the hydrate. She hunts cryptids. Oh, that's why you're on the trails for your job, huh? Ooh, and a stretch to full alley-oop. Thank you, Jolly. You should really check out her channel, Mel. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. Actually, I think, hold on. Oh my god, that's actually a thing. That's fun. Ooh, and his savey joints. Thank you. Has it been an hour with this already? Oh, it doesn't feel like it. No, it's been like 40 minutes with this, I think. Maybe. Actually, on the nose, that's what my recording has. That's crazy. Good job, Mel. So, the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. Sorry, I'm like trying to read these. Hidden Appalachia. Great channel name for what you're doing. Haunted ice cream parlor. Scared in the woods. With the classic YouTuber thumbnail face. Oh, is that lo-fi beats? Yeah, lo-fi beats to chill and study. This looks like my recommended. Just in light mode, like a fucking heathen. I also had people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not so sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. Whatever it is, you should leave it alone. Oh, don't worry. I have a strict take only video, leave only footprints policy. I never harm the creatures I'm after. I wish only to observe, like a proper documentarian. I was curious what you thought though, since there's so much controversy on Twitter and in my comment section over what it actually was. There were even actual experts weighing in. It was cool, honestly, and it meant the video did great numbers. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along? It's a pretty easy one this week. You won't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait! No spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends anyway. See y'all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after Skunk Ape. Skunk Ape? Very fun night out. See, okay, I have a lot of friends who have gone on blind Tinder dates. Like, they met on Tinder, talked on Tinder for like, I don't know, half a day, and then set up a plan to go like hiking with this person. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, for a first time meeting a person, like, every time I've ever been on a first date, it has always been to a place where the bartender knows my name, knows my drink order, and I know they're not gonna fuck with my drink. Somewhere where I know the camera placement, and I'm going to sit in front of camera placement. And if anything happens, my location is shared with my sister. She has a photo of that person, and the bartender, because I got there an hour early, knows I'm on a first time date. Keep an eye out if this person's a creep. Thanks so much. And I would never, ever, ever have a first date outside of those circumstances. It's just not safe. Meanwhile, I have friends who are like, oh yeah, I'm going on like a romantic night hike with this guy I met on Tinder. I'm like, are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Are you serious? You're gonna get murdered. I'm gonna read about you being missing and then they're gonna find your head in the woods. What's wrong with you? Don't do that. Or worse, the ones that are like, oh, we're gonna go camping. I'm like, no, at least the night hike, there's a chance you come back the same night. It seems unlikely, but there's like a chance. I'm going after skunk ape. Ew, stinky. Interesting, interesting. Tell me more. Well, it's kind of like Bigfoot, only smellier. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida. Ew, God, Florida mentioned. But while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck playing tug-of-war with her dog. Ammo! Welcome in. Good to see you, friend. First should be public and people around. Yes, Tatsu. Yes. Come home alive. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So, what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing? It's a date. Cool. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, but it's just been me and Gretchen for quite a while. I miss those too. Our videos were terrible. Maybe I'll get the chance to meet them later this week. So, we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You're too cool for the holler. Why are you here? You need to like go into an actual city. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Duh. Leave a generous tip. You reach into your pocket and pull out a crumpled $5 bill. You know it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you've got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table, inconspicuously. Aw, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner with you, following close behind. Oh, okay, seeing the mansion from this angle is actually crazy. This needs to be condemned. If by the end of the story this thing doesn't come like sliding down the hill, I'm calling bullshit. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as the night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front without a care in the world. Sounds like a fun time. I don't know. Me, IRL Mel, terrified, would never say no to this. Me, fantasy Mel, going through like some sort of family loss with someone who doesn't want me around in a house that should have been torn down a long time ago. Over the moon. It's great. I've actually seen houses built in a similar place. As someone who lives in Appalachia, I've seen rich folk homes like on the hill as well. Like this is very of the area. I've also seen tiny little churches like set away like this. But I am very in agreement this is a holler now that I can see the whole thing. This is a tiny, teeny tiny little spit of a town. This is very, I don't know if any of you have played this. Have you played Alice is Missing? It's technically kind of a board game, but it's a silent role-playing game. I actually love it. It won a Spiel des Jahres the year that it came out. But this framing, like this entire image, really reminds me of the cover art for Alice is Missing. Highly recommend. We'll probably stream it one day. It's just it's very weird to stream because, like I said, it is a silent role-playing game. And that's a very bizarre thing to put on twitch.television. But I would like to share it with more people, so we'll look into logistics of it. We'll think about it. We'll put it in our brains. We'll see if it's like the mood at some point, but not today. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer's the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Sounds like an interesting stream. Yeah, so okay, there's actually a soundtrack to the game too. Like, the game has a strict time limit, and the music is so perfect for the game. And it does tone set really well. Oh, she does have a Mothman shirt. I didn't even notice. Good catch. I feel like I want to take an interest in what she's in, and I feel like this is kind of flippant. I am curious if she does go ghost hunting, but this seems more like genuine conversation. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here? Other than cryptids. Other than anything cryptid related, of course. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Fuck yeah. Okay. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and then eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, though I'm not sure if that counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake! That's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through it if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. The fuck kind of silk song level is this? What the dog doing? Dog? Oh yeah, the dog was looking at us and now it's looking off. Uh-oh. I love his little vest though. When does the Bigfoot attack? Probably soon, honestly. That's what I'm a little worried about. I guess let's go ahead and ask. So some update is wild. Good to see you, Ellie. Hope you're doing well. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Oh yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. Never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a ghost of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. Oh. So it went from looking at us to looking here, and now it's looking up here. I don't like that vibe. I don't like that. It makes me uncomfy. Don't like that at all. I want to believe in ghosts so bad. I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. I try and leave the demons and ghosts alone. I got enough of my own to deal with. Don't need to hunt more. True, Ellie. spooky across the top of the path coming up? Maybe. Let's keep an eye out. Werewolves, I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there were actually people out there who turn into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. Something will be at the bed at the top of the trail, bet on it. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist. Because if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's all hope that, let's hope all that's just bunk, am I right? But aliens, anyways, what's up? Let's move on. Oh, did you hear that? Hit her with your needle, Jacob! How dare you? Why is this person look higher than Cheech Chong in the 70s? She's a cryptid hunter. I think they all look like that, right? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Yeah. Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. Wait, his name is Duke and he has a blue devil's hat? Okay, sure. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girl, he's just old Duke. What the hell are you looking for way out of here? Skunk ape. Sorry, I asked. Who's this you've suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick. You aren't. Is that? Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger. Another opportunity for a salty introduction. I think this guy's evil because of the menacing guitar riff that started playing the second he showed up. It's the subtle clues you have to look for. True, Jacob. Very true. Let's give Duke our boiled peanuts. Now, Ammo, in these parts, we would call them cantankerous, not just cranky. Cantankerous. Stab him with your needle. I don't know. I feel like the old timer would like the peanuts, right? Let's just, here, take my boiled peanuts. You hold out the slippery bag in front of Duke. It's grown quite fragrant since you first put it in your rucksack, like the scent of old beer. Are you pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like? The date everything update goes hard. Boiled peanuts from your backpack? No, I'm all set, thank you. Now, both of y'all head on back to town here. It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm not dealing with my own critter, and I wouldn't be too appreciative if a couple fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? Never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Now, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know, I learned from the best. That you did. I've yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. When you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chuckabungas or what have you. Chuckabungas! Hey Griff, what's that Mexican creature? Eats all the dogs. That'd be the chupacabra, sir. Yeah, chupa thingy. Oh god, Ellie, I hadn't noticed the dog face and now I missed that version of me. The pug looks like the ghost from the Starry Night painting. Rule 3's I'm done. Something's been getting at my chickens. I lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose any more than that. I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but no, you won't believe me if I tell you. Chuckabunga? Isn't that what the TMNT used to say? Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. There's something very funny about him naming a creature we know to exist and her being like, oh, buddy. You don't think there's really mountain lions in the Appalachians now, do you? I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. These sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you couldn't find one in one night of tracking. I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. Couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has... It's been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. Duke, I understand you. I am with you. I said the exact same fucking thing a moment ago. Duke is so valid right now. That pug is 100% part Chuckabunga. Quick gang, tell me some fun facts about the Chuckabunga, the brand new cryptid we're making. It has 3 legs and wings. Ooh, tripod. Made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Right on, dude. Kill that mountain lion. This really is between Duke and Stella. This is not my business. You stand awkwardly by as the two continue to argue. 3 legs and wings and 7 eyes, but not where you'd expect them. And suckers on its fingers for extra grip. Duke, you're just wasting your time. Give us one night out there to see what we can find, and I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this. Yeah, right. You'll get some shaky footage of a raccoon and claim it's a heretofore unknown creature that has heat ray vision or some such nonsense. I know what I'm looking for. There's no way I'm backing down. Duke, the Sea of Thieves update goes hard and has utterly sinful underbreath. Not sinful underbreasts. No. But I've got to film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. You ain't the only one on a schedule. As you well know, my boy Bo, that's a name, and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty. We'll be gone near a whole week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. Well, Mel sounds American with these accents. Listen, I was recently asked to do a Southern accent for a friend's D&D campaign, and I did poorly. The only way to improve is to try. Chat knows where Mel is by knowing where she isn't, and she clearly is not American. You know how I feel about my chickens. Couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. Let's just go, Stella. He's not gonna budge. Mel is French? Tatsu. Tatsu. Could be worse. It could be me being British. God save the Queen, by the way. Oh my god. Gonzo, if you're anywhere near here, this is exactly what I picture Luna to do when she's like begging you for whatever she's begging you for. The thing that she actually doesn't want. So by Tatsu's account of the Chuckabunga, it's the kraken that flies and tripods everywhere. That's what I'm hearing, Ellie. That's what I'm hearing. You're right. No point in losing any more time arguing. Fine, I'll head back to town. Break a leg out there, Duke. Break a what now? I mean, good luck, old man. Alright, have a nice night, y'all. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll get us around him. Yes, I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. The Chuckabunga also has many eyes not on its head and is a middle-aged woman attracted to younger men. Mel is Australian and lives in the outback. She covers up her prison accent by trying to do Southern Belle accent. Imagine it. Imagine. I just streamed through the night. Well, no. Actually, it's a pretty reasonable time of day to be streaming in Australia, actually. Oh, that's why she says she's scared of spiders. No Aussie could be afraid of them, so it's a perfect mask. Mel is a saltwater crocodile that has totally thrown us off by being, quote, bad at human accents. Who's fucking spiders? Well, certainly not the Australians. They're not there to do that. Never. And trust me, we don't have anything to worry about from old Duke or his shotgun. I've gone out hunting with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. Oh my god, she's so pretty. As night falls, and my new assistant, the gorgeous Mel, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Off-brand offspring, welcome in. Can you think of a pun with Stella's name? Stella? I hardly know her. Is that? That was terrible. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh goodness. Welcome in. That's not a pun. Can we end stream? Okay, yeah, no, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Imagine. Imagine it. That definitely wasn't your best work. It's give us a stellar performance. That was amazing. Well done, especially with all the Aussies in chat. Beautiful job. Is she a Christopher Nolan film? Because I think I'm Interstellar. Oh goodness. Y'all are on it tonight. Well done. Thank you for the lyric, Ollie. Good to see you. That is actually the win. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Okay, what about Gretchen? No one in chat can do it. Oh god. I want you to do it. For Gretchen? For a dog? It's not fair. Was he's Aussie? He's got sleep already. True. 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 A pun for Gretchen? Looking quite fetchin'? It's not a pun, that's just a rhyme. Damn. I feel like puns are hard to come up with off the rip. I'm not a dad, so this is very difficult for me. Being a daddy is different qualifications. That's bold, assuming Wuzzy has slept. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching Stellars. That's what you call your followers? Oh, honey. Oh, honey. I don't know about that one. So what we found out is Mel is not good at puns. I'm not. I appreciate a good pun. I love puns, but I'm not a very punny gal. I did one year try out for like the pun Olympics, but it was kind of a risky maneuver. If you're not very good, they punish you. That's my best work. That's all I've got. I'm so sorry. I'm not built for this. I can take the camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. The Stellars would work for an alien hunter, not a cryptid hunter. See, that's what I'm saying. Oh, we didn't ask her what she thought about aliens. I was so worried about, like, the cryptid coming in and fucking us up that I just kind of, like, let that go. You clearly didn't make the podium at the Pun Olympics. I didn't. I'm so sorry. In the meantime, we get to take in all of this gorgeous scenery. Okay, how is looking into her eyes not the hot option? Ooh, they could hydrate straw. Ooh, and you get a scritch for the boy the moment he's back in here. You quietly look into Stella's eyes. Your gazes meet. The two of you enjoy a brief moment of comfortable silence. It's right behind me, isn't it? Only for it to be pierced by a loud, percussive snort. Ooh. Ad should be done in like 10 seconds. I don't know what's gonna happen once I click, but I'll hold for you. That dog's face in this game is the ultimate jump scare. Don't make fun of Gretchen! Welcome back from ad jail. I'm so sorry. Something has just happened. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. This is some shit I would say in real life. Ooh, and the alley from Tatsu. Thank you. We had a tender moment, Ammo. We stared quietly into each other's eyes, and then something made a snort behind us. I understand the feeling, Offspring. I really do. Can also confirm as a dad for 1 year my pun game got a 25% boost. See, there's an edge to it. Did I make a pun? Did I get it done? Best I could come up with something about fetching for Gretchen, but that's more of a rhyme than a pun. No need to come to terms with your own mortality just yet. I'm sure it's nothing. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh, fuck. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. And then it's gone. Oh dear. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. We get deer in this area as well from time to time, and Apollo is fascinated by them. He doesn't know what to do with them. He does have a very strong opinion that he wants to get a closer look, which is not an option and is never going to happen. Ever. But he does, like, it's so cute. He like freezes in place and beholds them, and then he starts tugging at the leash. But it's the like frozen moment. So like you can see his little gears turning. Still not as creepy as Gretchen? Jacob. The deer had rabies for sure. I think it had something other than rabies. It had something like it had advanced rabies. I want to pet Gretchen so bad. She's so ugly. You're too much of a potato. And they don't make harnesses to pit potatoes, do they? What is this? Is this a log? Okay, good. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. We should save. There was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Yeah, it looked kind of messed up, didn't it? That got my heart rate up. I'm so ready for the hunt. Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up, then we get right into the night's activities. Trail mix, extra M&Ms. Apricot. Ooh, these are really good choices, actually. What is that? This looks kind of like... I think this is peaches, maybe? What are you? What are you? Are you like nuts? I don't know. I can't tell what this one is. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Was it a snack bar? Oh, I guess it is a snack bar with like the drizzle. Oh, I see it now. It's like 2 snack bars in a Tupperware. Gotcha, gotcha. She's talking about the deer's face when her dog looks like it licked a sour salt lick. Gretchen is a final lady. She is. Let's see. Sesame sticks. Sesame sticks? Is that what this is? I mean, I love trail mix, especially with extra M&Ms. At that point, it's not even trail mix. You're just eating M&Ms with like salt on them, which makes them better. I do kind of like apricots too, though. What? I mean, we're on a trail. Let's go for the trail mix. You grab the trail mix. Sesame stick slap. I've never had them. I've never even heard of sesame sticks. Classic choice. It never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff. Mostly M&Ms. And I left out the raisins. No one likes those anyway. Oh my god, I do the same thing. Stella! Twin! I have dried apricots in front of me at the moment. Ooh. Oh man, I should have picked them. Oh, Gretchen with the stick! Ah, she loves it. You and Stella. Oh. Oh. Stella. Stella. It's a tender moment. I like the music, but Stella, there are eyes, and I don't like it. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So, tell me what it's like in Twitch. Oh, I forgot we put that as our home city. Tell me what it's like in Twitch. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Mel. This is really funny. This is also really funny. A lot of these are really funny. I kind of like the internet cafe that has like Twitch. It sees us. I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. It comes for us, it sees us. I live in a 3-bedroom Twitch stream. That's more accurate than you think, Ellie. I have whiskey and ice, but there's no whiskey in the ice. Melted to room temperature liquid, so you have water, Wuzzy. You have water, is what I'm hearing. Oh my god, same, twin! I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. And it's a mixed bag. At first, it was kind of nice to finally have a space that was just mine. Now it feels cramped. And it's like I'm stuck in a closet alone. No one can come let me out because I chose this for myself. As far as they know, I'm happy being there. The lights flicker. The toilet is constantly getting backed up because the landlady upstairs keeps flushing her cat's litter. It smells like cigarettes for some reason, and it's home to an extremely durable population of roaches. But I guess it's home. I do what I can to spruce up the place. I got a plant. You know how they say living things are supposed to brighten up a room? When you put it like that, I wonder if staying in that old mansion is a step up or a step down for you. Maybe just a step sideways. Have you tried looking for a different place or maybe finding a roommate? It's gotta be something better out there for you. What's Gretchen's face? Jolly strange. I have whiskey and ice but forgot the ice. Please tell me you have a stone at least. It makes sense for the YouTuber to be the most conventionally attractive character in this game. So far. I mean, there's a cute, like, waiter. Given how self-conscious the internet tends to make you about your appearance. Oh, fair. Everyone has a plant that's just barely surviving. Gretchen knows something's coming for us. Tatsu's telling the truth. Tatsu has shown off, can you call it a garden? I don't know, your lush plant life in the Discord. I think like in the IRL channel. It's actually quite nice. I've never seen so many like thriving plants in one person's home because I have black thumb. I wish I didn't, but you know. I've had enough bad roommates for a lifetime. This is cheap. I know it's possible to have a good roommate. I know people who are great friends with theirs, but it's never worked out like that for me. The loneliness is at least better than that. Yeah, that's fair. I've never really had roommates, so I have no idea what it's like sharing a place as an adult. I can see that being tough. So, what do you do for a living? I hate how long we're having this conversation while this is just staring us down. I'm like, ugh. Oh, I hate that. God, please notice. Please, one of you notice before it does something. I'm a streamer. It knows, chat. It knows. Oh my god, and we'll bond. She's a YouTuber. She'll get it. I'm a streamer. I'm actually a streamer. Do you know what it is? This is a replay, or I've never played this game. This is the first time playing it tonight, Offspring. So I have actually no idea what it is. It's just making me uncomfortable. But I have looked forward to playing this like all day. Streamer, what the hell? This isn't ChatGPT. Oh, no way! A fellow content creator. I guess we've got a lot in common, Mel. What are the odds? What sort of streams do you do? Oh my god, it knows! Fuck. Shit! No, I do 3 of these things. Oh no! What do you think, guys? What do I do? Do I play video games? Do I do art? Or do I mostly just talk to people? What do you think? What kind of content do I make? What would you say about my stream? I know I don't teach you how to cook. That's for certain. And I don't really play music. I guess I do during the art streams, but that's more of an art stream thing than a, like, me playing music thing. Talk to people? Oh god, god damn it, Jacob. Statement begins. It seemed cool at first that the game seemed to know so much about me. Let's do I mostly just talk to people. I think you guys are right. I think you're right. You definitely talk to people as well as games and art. Yeah, I feel like the games are just backdrop to talk to people, as is the art. I mostly just talk to people. Sometimes it's about my life. Sometimes I spend a few hours giving folks advice. Sounds really chill, Mel. I'll have to check it out sometime this week. How do you like it? I wouldn't trade it for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I give up what I do for anything. Finally! Fuck yes! Thank you, Street Smart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Street Smart. A crisp breeze passes over you. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Mel cooking stream when? PNG cooking stream. I just give myself a chef's hat and slowly trade out like still images of how things are going in my kitchen. It's actually Wesley's eyes in the dark whispering, "Do you know this amazing streamer Mel on Twitch?" Oh fuck, that is what he would do. Well, there goes the element of surprise. Oh fuck, they're gone. Oh, that's so much worse. You scan the tree line, but whatever might be out there, nowhere to be seen. I think we're being watched. It might be a skunk ape. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching us. We don't want to scare it off. Okay. What about you? What's your story? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it. I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house. Must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. I gather your parents aren't exactly around anymore? Yep, you got it. They died a few years back. It's okay. I've done my mourning. Life goes on. We still get to live in our beautiful family home. Just me and Gretchen. It could be a lot worse. Why do I keep... This being a common refrain is really fucked up. Didn't ask. That's also fucked up. Wezzy. Little house on the Twitch prairie. Yeah, for real. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet. Interesting, too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself since his family didn't have much growing up. He always made sure I had food, and I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. My mom was a local vet. And the lady all the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those two are my parents. Do you think streaming Hades 2 would ever be a little confusing for you? Oh, offspring. Baby girl, we play Hades. Hold on, do I have... my stream deck's been acting up. Let me see if I can get it to behave. But we have... Oh, we play it. I said when we finished up Hades 1, I'm like, if Thanatos is in the second game and calls me Mel, I am going to have a cow. We play it on Thirsty Thursday. Oh, I can. Okay, it's working. Ta-da! We have a whole toggle for it and everything. We play it every week on Thursdays. And it is so fun. It was very bizarre actually not being the one playing it because my partner was playing it and I would hear Mel from the living room and be like, what? But now that I'm the one playing it, it's fine. Mel loves her name being dropped in Hades too. Sometimes you just kind of have to let something sit. My mom died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. Aw, thanks, Mel. It's really sweet of you. How are you holding up? Oh god. Well, she just opened up. I was glad to see her go. Oh damn. I'm okay. Hanging in there. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I'd kind of come to terms with it by the time it actually happened. And it's not all bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore. It's a relief. The hospital bills are another story, though. I can't even imagine how bad that must be. It's just salt in the wound at that point. We're fucked. It's showtime. The only character I learned naturally about is Pharaoh from Minecraft Story Mode. She's literally the only one. On the bus trip, you said it. We had a rocky road with Mom. Oh, did we? Oh, I completely forgot that. Jesus Christ. More deer? Could be. Could be. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it. It's close. Here, watch Gretchen for a moment while I check this out. Oh, bye forever, Stella. Good talk. You and Stella inch towards a tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. Oh, What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must maybe be 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. Skunk chip. But whatever it is one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Do we have to? I'll just follow her. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh fuck. That's really bad, actually. That's really not good, considering that's right there. Medusa! Good to see you. Ow. Oh good, the monsters will get you first. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. Must have been one of Duke's. Oh, Jesus, it's still alive. I guess we have to roll the camera. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I hope I don't get demonetized for this one. Oh my god, that's so... She's so real for that. So weird tripping on something in the woods. Yes, big congrats to Medusa. Big, massive congratulations on the new job. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That was some of the best news I read all day. Wait, do you hear that? Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go on home? Birdie? Birdie, oh no, what's happened to you, sweetheart? Duke, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. Jesus H. Christ. I told myself I was gonna get out logistics and I'm right back in. Oh, I feel that. Well, you can always go for something else. It's not a marriage, it's a job. Maybe you'll find another. Tripped on a cock in the woods? How many people can say they've done that? Did we actually see? I don't think it like showed us for more than a frame if it did. There's something really wrong with all the animals we've seen tonight. No goddamn shit. It's like some kind of plague. Better not be contagious. Duke, we saw the thing that got a hold of her. Got it on camera too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something? 2-hour round trip commute? Gross. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm happy this one's closer for you. Massive win. You know there ain't no such thing. What are we supposed to do now? We're taking my bird. We're getting the hell out of here. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, the sound begins to wrap around you. Gently at first, barely a whisper. But then a guttural moan, and then another, and another, until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. I think we should get out of here. I, for one, think we should get the fuck out. Agreed. All had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home. Are you guys hearing this? She starts filming again. As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded. The strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. Oh, fuck that, dude. No, thank you. What in the hell is that? You feel a tightening in the leash, pulling at you from behind. Don't you step another foot closer, I'll shoot. Don't think I won't. The man hesitates, and the thing steps forward, fixing what seem to be eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. The leash is drawn fully taut, and then there is a sudden looseness. Oh! Gretchen starts making ungodly noises, screaming and howling along with the din around you. No! No! You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering out from the bush. Gretchen's whines and barks reaching a fevered pitch as another creature's malformed hands grasp at her. Oh my god. What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. Patter of a natural feet, and then chaos. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as it paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit. Shit. Get your grubby little hands off my bird. Okay, so this is not even a choice in my mind. I had a feeling like with this framing we would have to pick between, and my choices are a defenseless dog or a grown man with a shotgun. We're helping Gretchen. We're helping Gretchen immediately. Duh. Get the thing away from Gretchen. Not even a question in my mind. Oh hell no, I'm biting that thing. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh no! Ugh. No. You manage to grab her. The creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. But then, there's the deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it's gone. Duke? Oh, fuck! The achievement was poor trigger discipline? Holy shit. Jesus. Oh my god, what do we do? Okay, first things first, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Great, okay, step 2. What's step 2? Yeah, we absolutely need to do it. Jesus. This is what I would actually be saying in real life. Let's figure things out. God damn. This is, I love, oh god, what's the common refrain? Don't help, just film. Step 2, leave is correct, Jolly. Oh, it is on film. We don't have a story to get straight, right? Fuck. Oh god. How could Duke do this to himself? What do you call an undercover spider? Ooh, what do you call an undercover spider? So Duke's gun is one shot by my blender isn't some bullshit. I just hate it when you kill someone when you're trying to film a YouTube video. That's crazy. A spy. The offspring. That's a really good one. Grab the gun and run is actually pretty smart. Okay. I think we leave. We leave. That's part 2. But like none of these are leave. We call the cops, I guess, obviously. Do you have signal out here? I know I don't. Look, we're gonna have to run through the woods to reach the road anyway. I say we might as well chase after those things and get as much footage. Stella! What do you mean get as much footage as we can? Stella. Stella, be so for real. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We leave. It almost ate your dog and the man is dead. We need to get the fuck out of here. We need to like not be here. Holy shit. Sorry for interrupting victim blaming. God. Take Gretchen, push Stella, and run. For real. Oh, that's a good celebration. Ooh, that sounds really decadent, actually. No one is gonna believe us if we don't have proof of what happened. We owe it to Duke. I'm glad you can rationalize this for yourself, Stella. Stella, you froze. If you go after those things and you pull that again, Okay, let's go. Oh, fuck me dead. Absolutely not, dude. No, As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. You say nothing, continuing forward with a grim determination. We're almost there. You and Stella reach the main road, and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. It's gotta be the strangest foreplay I've seen in a while. Yeah, if we get late after this is gonna be a really interesting... Well, no. It's a trauma lay. It's fine. Time for the main event. Stella, no. Bad stuff. We need more evidence so they don't say we killed Duke. I mean, our prints aren't on the gun. I didn't kill Duke. Fuck you. Where's your warrant? Why does it look like sperm dancing in a tree? Because, I mean, like, it put weird bulbous things in people. Maybe it does do the, like, xenomorph alien thing of, like, impregnating's the wrong word, because it's not going into, like an ectopic pregnancy of the neck. What are you, a cop? You feel a buzz in your pocket. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. Oh, fuck. Where are you? Where the hell did you go? And 13 text messages. She did say she'd see us tonight. Oh. Call her. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. You text Tabitha back and let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. Fuck. Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. I guess she must be worried about you. But, first things first, let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountain on the... On the trail. I'm just gonna let that one go, because my brain can't think of an alternate way to say that out loud, and I'm not giving that to you. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl. Who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. Asgana? Maybe? It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives to the scene. Him smiling with, like, a coffee cup is so... God. Let's see. Officers Franklin and Hugby. Earl Hugby. That's so good. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers. Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being in the middle of the night. See? Right there. A thing jumps out of the woods and then the shotgun goes off. What in the Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? True! Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Oh, is she taking out the SIM card? Stella gave in to their request suspiciously easily. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please, call me Earl. Earl, and I will escort you and... Who are you, exactly? That's Mel. She came into town today for the funeral. Probably not the first time she's had a camera confiscated. True! And probably accurate. Oh, right. Sure. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. Oh yeah, we walked here. That was really stupid. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. That is fucking craziness. That's crazy. What? No, no, no. But there was a ute on the road that you ran into? I mean, it's... I think that must have been Duke's, right, Tatsu? Right? I would think. That, like, leaving the body out there is, like, sending me. That's so fucking not correct on any level. What the hell? We only have skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling night. Call him in! What are you talking about? Good night, Strawberry. Sleep well. Oh, I didn't even realize it was 10. We're having too much fun. I don't trust these cops and I don't care how controversial that is. Well, they're not doing police work. I wouldn't trust them either. Not with that CIA looking dude. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left will be fine. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to insist. For your own safety. Oh, he knows some shit. He knows some shit. What do you know? Why do you have your sunglasses on at midnight? You're weird. Stella sighs. Okay. Thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Stab them with your needle. Oh my goodness, is that the Dark Mini Bob? Thank you for the raid, friendo. Welcome in. Why am I, like... It's not working. I'll have to play with that later. I don't know why they're not working though. But hello, how was your stream, friend? What are you up to? What were you playing? Ooh, Enshrouded. Oh, it is the Tuesday. Hell yeah! I hope you had a fun time. You brought your friends into a little bit of a creepy night. Creepiness. We have found some really comfy things in the woods of Appalachia. The cops usher you and Stella into the back of their squad car. You're just a cute little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Yes, she is. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella, a worried look stretched across her little pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ears. We played Enshrouded with Chick, Van, Zan, Riggedy, the whole gang. Yippa Van. Oh, thank you for shouting, Wezzy. Thank you for the raid, friend. This pug was in so much peril earlier. It was not okay. Was that my problem? Oh, I figured out my problem. I know what my problem is. The sounds are working. My ears aren't. Good to see you, friend. I hope your stream went well. Heard you were playing some Enshrouded with the gang. For such a gregarious person, Stella is unusually quiet as the car makes its way down the pitch-black mountain road. I want to check in on her, but I have a feeling it's because of the cops and I don't want them to hear anything, so I'm gonna stay quiet here. You sit quietly, watching the trees pass by in the light of the headlights. Every now and then you think you see a pale, anguished face staring out at you, before it slips back into the darkness. Soon, the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to the uneven pavement. The car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. I pee freely? He deserves it. Fox Mulder. That's sick. Mel. Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions on everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble. Fuck you, dude. How dare you? Now I get to walk back up to the mansion? Fuck, I hope not. Stella's gonna let us stay the night, right? We're hot. We picked that trait. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchy. Y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give it, is this better than... What was the other thing earlier? I've already forgotten. It was like Chupa thingy, but it wasn't. It was like Cowabunga and Chupa thingy had a baby. What was it? Chubungus? That's not right. Chungabunga. Chungabungra or whatever. Chuckabungra. Is Bugaboo better or worse than Chuckabungra? You know how to get in touch. Sure thing, Earl. Thanks. Thanks, bro. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Okay, Stella, why the hell would you ask if we could walk home? What is going on? So we came to Appalachia for our aunt's funeral, and while here we met this person who was a cryptid hunter. We went cryptid hunting. We found fucking cryptids. We just found cryptids that we weren't planning to find, I think. And all the yokels called them different things. That's a fair question. I just had some bad experience with cars, so I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I weirded you out. Good night. I wonder if her parents were lost in a car accident. Is this the first playthrough? It is! Welcome in, Captain Who. Very first playthrough, very first chapter, first night. Up here in Scarlet Hollow. How are you holding up? How am I holding up? I mean, not great, but I'm more worried about you. I can't believe they implied that you're a suspect, even after we show them all that footage. But it's okay. I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're gonna do a little investigating of our own. Stella, you're fucking crazy, dude. No. You're crazy. Absolutely not. We all know what's gonna happen. That Pug is actually the leader of the aliens. No. I don't think... Can't be aliens. That's silly. That's silly. Don't say the Pug is infected. No. No. It didn't touch it with its stinger tongue. I don't like that sentence. But it didn't, I think. Good burp. We love when you burp. We've got to find more, we've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clear footage or better yet, trap one of them, Stella. There's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never come across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Dude. I should check in on Tabitha. I genuinely should. But I... I really should check in on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. I mean, when you put it like that. Sure. Let's do it. In for a penny. For real. Awesome. Let's go. I hope she's still awake. No. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Hello? You and Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back, and the figure's already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Miss Forsyth. This is Mel. Is it okay if we come in? It's Duke. Duke's alive. Unlikely. Did it say Wayne as their, like, name tag? I was so, like, fixated on the art I didn't even notice. Of course, of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. Oh, for goodness sake, you can just call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. She does look like a Sybil. Welcome to my little nook. Oh, this is a fucking vibe. Sybil, you're awesome. What? I love this. Oh, my uncle made me one of these. Like this little triangle thing in the back here. He made me something just like this. And I put pretty rocks on it. For vibes. With the hanging herbs and the like, definitely not weed. And the definitely weed. Fuck. Sybil's awesome. It's nice to finally meet you, Mel. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed out in the holler. Now poor Pearline is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Would you like my boiled peanuts? Duke didn't want them for some reason, and I feel wrong holding on to them. How'd you know that my mom died? No, Pearline was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. I'm really trying to get rid of those boiled peanuts. I don't want to eat the peanuts that a mystery man on the bus, like, foisted upon me. I'm personally not about that. You can be, Ellie, but, like, I don't want his weird boiled peanuts. Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. Bullshit, but okay. We need your help. Yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? Go on. Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh, my lord, have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. Things is here. They're not even looking for for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them. Here, I can show you. I fucking knew it, you sly bitch. Stella pulls out a memory card from her sleeve and pops it into her phone. This must have been why she was so quick to hand over her camera. Thank you, Wezzy. I wasn't about to let the police hold on to this. At least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Smooth. The cops wouldn't know what to do with that footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now we can examine the footage for ourselves. Where was this? Up the mountain to the northwest? Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Kettle's ready. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into the computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. Better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Oh, I love her little stickers! Oh, I made one like this like forever ago. Made one like this forever ago too. And one just like this. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Ah! And she has a Sailor Moon shirt on. Oh my god, you're perfect. What, Mom? Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato. And a stranger. A cute stranger. Oh god, I said nothing. Do you want my boiled peanuts? Thank god we held on to them. We have someone we can give them to now. Did you just call me cute? No. You must have misheard me. This is Mel, Tabitha's cousin. Oh, right. I heard she was coming into town. It's a little late. Why are you two here? Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and a friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out there. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? This goes so unbelievably hard. Oh my god, new favorite character. Oh, that's sick. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Mel and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? I'm fine, really. I'm okay. I'm fine too, thanks for asking. No, we're gonna let this happen. You remain silent. Poor Duke. Poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. I didn't like Duke anyways. I knew the man for like 5 minutes. Chill out. I agree, those things are still out there. And as long as they are, more people are in danger. So very true, but not for the reasons you think. My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. Oh. Interesting. There are a lot of overlaps this game is having with a book I read recently, and I'm pretty sure something like this was in him. A lot of this book has felt like The Heiress, but Ditchlings I think was from A House with Good Bones. Amazing horror novel. Even if you don't like horror, it's a pretty light step into the waters of. The things are all actually made up in her head and she killed Duke. Imagine. And we have names for them now, thank God, and not tree sperm, or whatever we were calling them. She always said they were terrible omen, sign of suffering to come. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Mel with this. Ooh, new word. Ooh, new word. Lipo? Tailipo? Tailipo? Tailipo. Tailipo is a famous Appalachian folktale about a hermit who cuts off and eats the long tail of a strange creature. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up later, more in depth than just a quick summary. Kaniga, sweetie, let your mother talk. She always said they never hurt people despite that grisly scene in the woods. But Duke is dead. Then if these are ditchlings, his death was an accident. Or my grandmother was wrong and she was very rarely wrong. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. Jesus, Mom, haven't they already been through enough? Do we really need the spooky window dressing? What if it's important window dressing? Okay, I know when I'm outnumbered. I read a book once. It was a Dr. Seuss book. It was called One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. It was pretty interesting and had me on the edge of my seat. Maybe they are making more themselves. You know, you have a point there. Maybe they're like big mosquitoes, and the growth suits are a severe allergic reaction, or maybe they're parasites using the local wildlife to incubate. Honestly, that would be worse than them being supernatural. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late and I should let Mel get some rest. I ran her ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can stay up. This is important. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings? Is that what you called them? That's right. You go on home now and try and get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Mel. One omitted ditchling trivia from the devs. It has zero bearing on the game as it is included in the game. If it isn't included in the game, then yeah, I'm happy for trivia. It's excellent iced or warm, though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be the best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there. Both of you. They taste like oyster mushrooms mixed with guts, according to the devs. You know, they look it. It's worrying to me that they made a note of that. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. Alrighty, let's call it a night. Mind walking me home? I don't mind if I get to go to it too. Do you have a working bathroom? I haven't used one in like a full day. Well, this is me. Are you good finding your way back? Are you sure I can't stay here? I don't like the thought of having to go up that mountain road on my own tonight. Sorry, Mel. I think I just need some time alone tonight. Stella? Stella, you almost got me and your dog killed tonight. I can't crash on your couch. We don't have to do anything. That's not what I'm saying. You're going to send me back up in the dark, alone, in a town I've never been in before, up the holler, to the crumbling ass mansion on the hill with a toilet I can't use. Bro, we are beefing right now. We're beefing. I'm sorry. We'll talk tomorrow, alright? I'll see you around? No, it's not much of a choice for real. Yeah, we're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Oh, not buddy. Is this because I acknowledge Kanika calling me cute and you're just like that type of person that can't handle that? Fine, whatever. As far as you know, those creatures from the woods have infested these trails as well, but it's too late for you to turn around. You'll either make it back to the estate, or you won't. Comforting. Almost home. Your salvation in sight, you make a mad dash for the door. Oh, thank God you're back. Where the hell have you been? Oh, fuck. Oh, there are so many options. I called you back as soon as I had reception. Did you? I didn't notice. Fucking hell. I watched a man die tonight, dude. I went into the woods with this girl I met to find some cryptids, and it ended with us watching a man die. Ah, so you met Stella then. Ugh, that explains everything. And she's gotten you all worked up. We're going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, hello? Can you tuck me in? Oh, Tatsu, you don't even know how cute Kanika's gonna be. She's one of the few sprites I've seen, and I hadn't seen her PJs. I'd seen her like day wear, and yeah, Kanika is cuter. I can't wait for Wendigo to talk about this in his upcoming video. Bro, he better. This is very up his alley. And he's an Appalachia boy. Gotta represent. He should. Wait, you don't want to hang out? I'm still hyped up on adrenaline from tonight. I would love to just hang out for a little while and cool down a bit. No, I'm not going to hang out with you. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Don't do anything stupid while I'm asleep. Just go to your room and sleep. Fucking hell. Jesus. Everyone in this town, like, everyone in this town needs to, like, chill. What happened to, like, good Appalachian Southern hospitality? Oh, hi. Hello. What's good? Okay. You can have this cookie. These are from Strawberry. She's been waiting for you to come. So long, she actually. You let her down. Gotta leave your beans out. You do have to leave your beans out. Whether you're joking, I'm not. Also, don't whistle at night. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. You thoughtlessly stumbled into your room, and before you even fully realize you're there, you've already collapsed onto the mattress, exhausted. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments, for now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. I'm not joking, the bean thing was one of the first things you ever told me. I mean, it's important to know. You should know these things. Oh, fuck that. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh my god, we get anime. Let's go. And don't stray from the path. And don't whistle at night. Oh, we haven't met this person. Are those alpaca? I don't know how to say this correctly, but the vibes are like rancid, but immaculate? Bit of both? I don't think close. Oh my god, did we do all of chapter 1 tonight? That's a lot of locks. It is. Oh my god. This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. Oh, thank you for the biddies, Joker. If you'd like to continue with this World Stay in episode 2, please save your game now. Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you. Would you like to see a recap of episode 1 before you start episode 2? This is going to be where we pick up next time, I think. This is an excellent stopping point for tonight. I can't believe we got through a whole episode. I did not think we would. That was a lot of fun. Oh, I'm actually really looking forward where this goes. To my knowledge, there are 7 episodes. We have 5 available right now, and the next 2 are yet to come out, but they will come out. Let's see, who's online this late? Let's take a look around. Like what you saw? All of it was recorded live over on Twitch, so come join us in chat and be part of the fun. We'll see you in the next one.